Today I'm continuing trying to get to Canyoneer with the lowest possible GP. I'm at 584 right now. Last time I used the off-roader. Now I have the glider. No parts. I kind of wish that I had jump shocks. I think that would make a difference. I'm not going to upgrade anything for now. And I have like 8 normal maps at the moment. I also have a bunch of stuff like in Countryside that I could do. So I have some catching up. And I also have my tokens that I still haven't spent. But I'm just going to start off with Countryside using glider and I'll get tokens, which is nice. When I used the off-roader, I thought it would do better than it did. And I guess with glider, I'm thinking it's such an insane adventure vehicle that it would do really well. But I don't know how it will be with low, whatever it's called. And I was saying jump shocks before because I feel like it would help just like going around. It's pretty bad at driving up hills just in general. And also the propeller length is really short. And then also with glider, I'm used to having Kanga basically as I drive. I have one tuning slot automatically, which is not currently filled, but I'm actually not so confident on how this will do, like compared to off-roader, or just like knowing how off-roader did basically. I kind of think that I should use the propeller pretty often. Like right here, it wasn't necessary to use the propeller, but I think just getting up that hill a bit faster could be worth it. But then again, if I'm having trouble at hills before 1,000 meters, I'm not gonna get that far. And then like also the propeller length is a second maybe at most. I can go look in my upgrades or whatever so that I can see the actual length, but I don't know how much that matters. So I also feel like I'm used to having magnet. I don't want to be missing fuels. My ATV record's in 30 meters. I think this fuel is collectible as long as I use this, but don't miss the fuel. Okay, yeah. So like, I don't think magnet is going to be the most valuable part. It could be like landing boost over jump shocks actually. But then again, I don't know the best way. This is my off-roader record as well. I should be able to get over this. I don't know the best way to get the parts that I want. I guess buying them in the shop so that I can minimize the GP that I get, or getting chest-specific things. I then run the risk of getting air control or something, or if that even exists on glider. Okay, this one could be the end. I might actually beat my MK if I use this well enough. I feel like I could have gotten, because I think the next fuel would have been right there. A nice little 4 adventure tokens though. Oh no, new part, that's not great. Anyway, I may as well continue using the token maps. Like I have to do reef anyway, so I'll just do this, I guess. So the upgrades here, it's kind of annoying that it's spread out. Like the low fuel tank is something that I want to increase. That's an upgrade. Then the wing duration is something that's important. That's a separate upgrade, and the propeller is also separate. So glider like might not be as good as I was hoping. Something else that I have to remember, I've been playing with glider having mastery. Obviously it's much better, but like more importantly, I have the Titan wing, so I can, you know, hit it and not die. Okay, this also might like be the end of the run. No, I'm being dramatic actually, but this isn't great. So I just have to remember that I can't hit the propeller over and over. I think I saw a couple of comments where people told me that I should get some masteries on this account because it would be worth it or like useful. And people were saying in particular motocross mastery. I mean, I can't escape motocross mastery no matter what I do. People want me to do that next, so I don't know. But my point with mastery on this account, okay, this actually might be the end, wait. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought at climbing some hills. Obviously, being out of the bubble isn't so great. It really seems like I'm going to be getting 1,000 meters, give or take, on every single thing. But so I don't think getting mastery is worth it at all on this account. Because it's so much GP to upgrade everything. And then I'll need, like, I don't know, whatever. I lost the thing. I mean, it might not matter that much, actually. I have no idea how it drives without the thing. But yeah, I definitely don't think mastery is worth it because it's just too much GP to invest. And I'm better off just, I don't know, getting a new vehicle. Maybe not. It might actually be easier to climb hills with the weight distribution or whatever being different without the wing. So I don't know. Could be the method to go no wing as I get later in the map or something. I'm just spitballing though. I don't really have any sense of what I should be doing. Okay, this is probably the end. Like I don't even know if I'll get into this bubble, but I just don't have enough speed to get up. Okay. I'm not even going to say if it's a good run or a bad run. Like I have no idea. Okay, I got the geek skin. But yeah, a couple more stars, whatever. Okay, so let me reload this and see. Yeah, okay, Desert Valley is actually one that I was thinking about. It was better for off-roader because Desert Valley is a pretty flat map, at least in comparison to the other ones that I have. So I could do a bit better here, maybe like closer to 2,000, not that that's, you know, really significant, but I'll take what I can get. And then also the thing with one of the main obstacles is the sand pits, and getting over those could be easier just because of the glider. I guess having wings on most vehicles could be similar, but the glider wing's better than other wings. I feel like I get this question every single time I play in this account. I don't know if I've mentioned it in other videos. I'm sure I have, but why not just say it? Okay, wait. dude, I was not anticipating the quicksand to be where I die. I don't think I'm gonna die, but it's good to know that maybe I should be using the propeller as I go over the quicksand, because I don't have jump shocks to bail myself out. But yeah, basically people will say, how do you have 17 million coins or whatever and so little GP? But I literally don't ever spend the money. Like, I don't upgrade anything. So if you compare it to my main account where I just save and don't spend so frequently, like, I literally never upgrade anything. So playing for over a year and, you know, being on a team that I get like 600,000 coins a month, which that was how it worked in the past. It doesn't work like that anymore. Actually, I guess I would get more coins now. But the point is, yeah, I just literally don't ever spend the money, and it's been like a year of saving up. I think this run is already going better. I'm at 1,500. Of course, the quicksand wasn't great. The sand pits will get worse as I go. But I could make some progress here. You know, I was optimistic with the off-roader, and we saw how that went. But maybe. We'll yeah. I also don't want to lose my wing to this. This is kind of losing me time, though. I hope that was enough to knock it down. Yeah, okay. I am low fuel, though, so it might have been a mistake to not hit it harder. And as we saw, taking off the wing maybe isn't too bad. But it didn't matter, because I got this fuel. So, yeah, 2,000 meters. This is one of the better runs in the past couple of videos. Another low fuel, but I definitely should collect this. Even if I run out, I have the... Oh, that was kind of close, actually, but... Yeah, 2,300, still doing okay, and I'm reaching my ATV record, which is very passable, because I just hit my head here. Okay, so this spot is also passable. I am low fuel, though. I don't know if I should use the wing now. Like, it'll recharge a little. I mean, I don't know the map this early on. Maybe would I have made it up if I didn't use it there? Regardless, let me get my 10 tokens and then see how many things I'm at. I feel like I'm making no progress. I guess I'll just go kind of in order from... I know I went a little bit out of order. Oh, City might not be terrible. I mean, I shouldn't say that. City's like one of my worst maps. Okay, so on Forest, of course I haven't played Glider. My record's with Buggy, 3,000. It's pretty hilly, so I don't think I can actually do very well here. It's good for me to constantly have the number that I'm going for in mind, and I guess also people might not watch every episode. So if you don't know, the world record, it was changed recently, or to my knowledge it was. Maybe it was... Anyway, 790 GP. I need to get under that, or about that is the goal. I'm at almost 600 or something, so if I really don't upgrade anything else and just unlock a bunch more maps, maybe I can get close. And even if I do a handful of upgrades, I guess... So unlocking a new vehicle seems to get me about 8 GP, which isn't so much. So I could get, I don't know, 5 more vehicles, and then also do some upgrades and probably be safely under that 790 mark. So I'll kind of see how it is as I continue, and I'll want to spend my adventure tokens and stuff. I don't know what vehicles that I would want to unlock, though, because I was thinking off-roader would be good, glider would be good, and I'm seeing they're really not so great in comparison. I guess maybe they are similar to my other vehicles that I really haven't upgraded that much. But I think, I keep saying this, but I need to experiment or figure out which vehicles I'm going to upgrade and by how much. So maybe what I'll do is I'll look at whatever records are my best, kind of excluding Dune Buggy, because I don't know how much those can improve. And I've already upgraded the vehicle a bunch. But I don't know if this is the case. Let's just say sports car. I have 4,000 meters or something. And I think that upgrading it a couple times could get me to 5,000 or 6,000. That could be good instead of upgrading glider, for example. But it could also be worth it, like I was saying with off-roader, to upgrade the cam a little bit or the grip or a little bit. I don't know. The problem is I'm getting so many mixed recommendations. Not that people necessarily have so much of an idea of what they're talking about. People will say, oh, you need to upgrade the grip, and that'll improve it. But then someone else will say you need to upgrade the engine, and that'll improve it. And I have no idea. I don't know if anyone has experience with trying this challenge. I feel like this is a very uncommon challenge. Okay, that was a really good glider. I feel like it got me up this hill. Granted, it's 1,100, so I don't know. I'm kind of... Oh, I was about to say I'm doing better than some of the other maps. But yeah, 1,100. I don't feel like I'm going to get much past like 2,000 at most. I'm nearing my off-roader record, or I'm about to pass it basically. And I actually feel like in the past I've realized that glider is, if you drive kind of carefully with it, it can get up hills better than I would expect. And I honestly think it's doing a much better job than off-roader, which is sort of surprising just because I would think that the built-in cam and whatever would give it a kind of a boost at the beginning, and then glider would be better at actually flying. But I don't know, glider's, it's not bad. And also, maybe I'm just thinking that glider would have been so insane because I'm used to it being insane and getting every adventure record. But then if I compare it to my other low GP vehicles, it could still be better than the other ones, even if it's only by a little bit. So I might not be judging it completely fairly. Low fuel, but it's 30 meters away and I have kind of a full propeller. So yeah, that wasn't really close. I'm at 2,000 meters. Looking good. Got a few more low fuels. I'm coming up on 3K. I'm wondering, I feel like whenever I start to wonder about how far I can get, I promptly die afterward. I wonder, though, if I can make it to the water pit. I don't think I've done that with many vehicles. I guess Forest is one of the maps that I have a bit more stars with. But that would be pretty cool, I feel like. I've reached quite a steep hill. I would say making mistakes is not the best idea here. I also don't know how to best use the propeller. But I think this is probably going to be the end, even if I do manage to get up this hill. Oh, which seems like I will. I don't know where the next fuel is, but 3,600 meters doesn't feel too bad, especially just thinking about past runs. I think I just passed some other record. I don't know what it was. Okay, so I'm going to have to no fuel a bit. I do have the, whatever this is called, propeller. Oh yeah, it's over. Bad timing anyway. Like if I landed into this ditch and then went up, it could have been good. No fuel coming in 50 meters or whatever, so I don't know. But best run today so far. I'm not going to open this key chest. I feel like I'm making such slow progress, which is, I don't know, a bit unfortunate. I guess City is kind of a more flat map. Of course, there are these bridges and whatever, but there's nothing too steep to get up for the most part. I don't think, at least. And then getting over the crates could be doable with the propeller. It's not so strong, but maybe this will go a bit better than I think, or I don't know, I could get a couple thousand meters at least. That would be good. Oh, classic place to die. I definitely should have gotten further. Oh, I don't want to do this again. My record here is only 3,500 as well. I feel like that could be passable. In the past with Mountain, kind of recently I guess, I've realized that the beginning isn't so steep and hilly and I can do better than I sort of expect. But it might be hilly enough that I'm going slowly, and sure, the glider could get past this or whatever, and I mean, getting to this fuel won't be hard, but in the future, even at like 1,000 meters, I might not do so well. I've passed a couple of my other records. The Hill Climber one is coming up. I do recall inside of these caves can be a bit annoying. I think that is more the case later on, but like these spots aren't so good because they slow me down a lot. But I also want to see, after this, I want to check the leaderboard, my own leaderboard, of course, because I don't think I actually, well, of course I won't be ranked anyway, but I want to see how the glider compares to other vehicles that I've done on Mountain. I think Mountain's a map where my records aren't so good in general, but then again, if I'm low fuel at 1,600 meters, this run might not stack up so well anyway. Okay, I'm about to pass another one. I guess I don't want to speak too soon, but yeah, Scooter is 10 meters away. This should be fine. I guess like, it actually is pretty good at climbing hills. Not sure how it's going to do in the winter terrain. Oh, I guess I haven't played any, I didn't play the winter map, so I don't know if the grip will be affected. I think I can get this. Yeah, good. But getting up these hills is also seeming sort of the same, honestly. Or just like driving on the back wheel, but keeping my weight not tilting too far back seems good. I wonder if I should be implementing more taking off the glider and then driving. Because I guess maybe that would only be useful in really niche scenarios, or maybe it's just not good at all and I don't know what I'm talking about. But 2,000 meters in, another low fuel is coming now. So this could be the end. Especially as these like fuels are at the top of hills. Oh, I thought I was going to miss that. But yeah, okay. Not too bad. Oh, I just missed a fuel. I mean, I don't know if I could have gone back. At this point, I think it's too late. Or like, if I tried to go back to get it and I didn't collect it, I could then die because, whatever. I'm on the MK thing as well. Oh, I definitely... Wait, I might get it. Oh my god, skipped fuel at 2,600 and I kept going. So yeah, if I had the fuel, that would have been... I mean, it was really easy anyway. The propeller carried me. Okay, super lucky, but this might be my best run of the day. What did I get on Desert Valley? I don't even know, but I'm approaching 3,000 meters, so I feel like that's pretty good. I think this is going to be the end. Yeah, because this one's at the top of another hill. Okay, 3,200. 4,300 is my best, and I want to see how this ranks up. Wait, I think I just go here, yeah. Pretty good. Not surprising that Buggy, which is upgraded, and then Rally Car, which is just a good vehicle overall. Yeah, I had this on 111, whatever. Okay, great part that I got earlier. And then, wait, I don't remember what my Buggy upgrades are. Yeah, so a bit of upgrades help, and then Motocross is actually quite good. So some more stars. Definitely not getting to the next rank today. So I did Reef already, and I didn't, whatever. I didn't really do well. So I have 2 more maps here, and then I guess I can also do Moon. My record here is with Buggy, not so surprising. 4,800 basically. I'm beating my off-roader record. I guess it's not too difficult because it wasn't as good as I thought. I think Winter's a map that I didn't do too well on. Clearly some of these early records are showing that. When I had the snow on Mountain, I was thinking the grip wouldn't be so good. I mean, I can't tell if it's much worse. I feel like it's driving fine. I'm not really getting stuck. But I am having these low fuels early on. I don't know if it's because I'm driving poorly or what, but I'm at the first cave now. 1,100. I think I can get through this, especially with these ditches. I can use the propeller to get over if I have to. It would be so insane if I could get to the second... Ooh, here's a bit of a hill with the scooter. But yeah, if I could get to the second cave, that'd be nuts. Okay, I'm low fuel, so have to get through the first cave before I can get to the second one. This should be good, but I might lose my propeller. I've hit it once now, so I do have to be careful of not losing it. Low fuel again. I think I should get this one without a problem. I guess just timing the propeller is something that's really important, especially when I'm low fuel like that. But I think if I do a good job, that can get me like a bunch further than I otherwise would get. I think something else, when I have the glider more upgraded, like how I'm used to playing it, I save the propeller a lot and I don't use it at optimal times. And I think you can get away with that, even if it's not the best, just because the vehicle is really strong. But I think with it really under-leveled, I should be using the propeller not as often as possible, but when it's full, like basically I should use it immediately unless I'm low fuel and want to strategically save it. But okay, here's my bus record. I don't want to hit the snowman wrong and then lose my propeller. This is going to be a bit of a time waste, but I think it was worth... it didn't really waste time, actually. All right, yeah, my luck might be over. Oh, this is so close, though. Wait, I might... No, because it's like last a little bit. I just need a little bit of thing left. Dude, I'm clearly still moving. I might collect this fuel as well. Maybe not. Yeah, I will. Okay, this game is buns. Let's see how that stacks up. I definitely should have gotten further. Okay, 2,400, but if I got that fuel, maybe I could have gotten to past 2,700. Mine's not feeling too great about it. I think there's some hilly stuff at the beginning. Oh, I guess quickly we can see what the stars are now. All right, again, the beginning of a map shouldn't be too hard. I'm worried about 900 with that rail thing. Like, obviously, I'll be able to get past it. I just don't want to lose my propeller that early on, because I think Mines is a map where the hilliness at the beginning... like the propeller will help get over that stuff. I think this is the last fuel before what I'm talking about. I keep seeing on the screen what looks like vehicle records showing up and then disappearing, so I don't know if it's a glitch or if I'm like quickly passing it. Okay, yeah, I guess that's kind of what I was talking about. I did that pretty poorly, to be honest, but I'm gonna get another chance to see if the no propeller thing can actually get me a good distance, which I feel like it could. I've had a lot of low fuels. I mean, even before this, I feel like the last couple have really just been not great. So this run doesn't seem like it'll be a record breaker. For the off-roader, I actually remember, I think I died. Oh my god. So I have two special maps that I can do. I'm just going to get through these quickly. All right, it looks like the moon run is about to end. 2,000 meters, not terrible. I'm kind of close to the next fuel, but whatever. Okay, so last map that I have to do is Forest Trials. Initially, when I got this, the idea was like, that I'm getting 3 times stars, so it'll be really good to get far. But as you can see, my Raider record, like one of the vehicles I was playing, is already so early on. And these swing logs, in particular for glider, I don't think will be very nice. Because I mean, like, I already just hit the propeller or whatever. But yeah, like, the idea was that I'd be able to get really far. I don't think that's been the reality so far. Maybe like, okay. Okay. Flying up here is probably a better idea, and then maybe I can just... Nope. Okay, I was gonna say I could land directly on the fuel, but I definitely have more, like, fuel going into this, so I don't even know if I'll just use the propeller, yeah. Ooh, this could be a bit tricky. Alright, it was fine, yeah. So, I think I can get, like, a couple hundred meters, you know, with this. Not something so great, but better than before, unless I lose my propeller instantly. Alright. Well, I did make progress today. I played the glider with every map. I have more stuff to do, more maps to get. This is kind of going, I mean, yeah, this might not be going too well, honestly. I might start streaming this more instead of just playing it for videos. I keep saying that, but anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye.